these Studio, just head over to ordlify.com/studio and log in with your wallet. If you don't have access to Studio with your wallet, just request early access and hit us up on Twitter and we can hook you up. And then after that, sign. And from here, I want to create a new project. And let's just create a new project called Frogs, FFS. And we're going to set the collection size to 1000. And the dimension of the pieces that we're going to generate is 500 by 5 pixels. And let's go ahead and create the project. Once you have the project created, by default, you already have a background property. You can go ahead and delete it if you want. But the collection that I'm working on right now has background properties. So what you can do is just go ahead and drag and drop the layers of the background in here. And once they upload, you can see their final names are set as traits. And by default, we set the rarity to 2%, and you can change anything. Let's say these two looks quite similar. So if I want to get delete one, I can just go ahead and hit edit and delete it. And if you want to update the rarity percentage of anything, you can just go ahead and do it. For example, I want to set this one to 0.12 just to make it super rare. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new property called cloth. So this is where all the cloth layers on the cloth traits are going to come in. And I just drag and drop the cloth layers in here. And let's go ahead and create another one called high, and just drag and drop word I. Now that all my traits are uploaded, what I can do is I can go ahead and rearrange them how I want them to be. I want the background to be at the bottom, skin, cloth, eye, assist put mode over here. And another thing that you can also do is just to refine your generation. Head over to rules and create some rules. For example, I don't want the space to be mixed with my skin that looks like star, because these are like very similar colors. So I don't want them to be mixed. And another thing I can do is import an existing inscription as a trait. So just go ahead and find inscription ID and paste it here. So let me just find something over here. Copy the ID and paste it over here and fetch it. And I can name this to Squiggle Sweaty. And once I import it, it actually becomes part of my collection. So they say I want this trait to have like a very common rarity. So I'm going to set it to 10%. Next thing you want to do is head over to preview to generate your previous and see how this collection look like. This good generate preview. And what we've done here is generated 1000 pieces using the traits and the configurations that are provided. You can see this, the squiggle lines are quite rare because I set the rarity quite high. And each page has 100 items, and there are, can create this. And if you want to see the details, just open any of the items and you can see what are the traits in this generated piece and the rarity of each of these pieces and overall rarity score. Let's say I don't like this background, so I am going to choose the sky. And once I update it, it's going to give you the overall rarity score recalculated right over here. And I actually don't like this background. So let's go back to artwork. And what I want to do is I actually want to believe that. So I believed it. And then now that I've changed the configurations, I've removed some of the traits. What I need to do is I go back to preview. And from here, I generate another version. So now that I've generated another version, it's actually not going to have that background because I've already removed that background. So let's say I want to finalize this collection. I'm ready to launch it. Let's head over to finalize. And from here, I just select the version. Let's say I want to select version 2. I can see how many pieces are going to be finalizing this version. Continue to next step. And I want to enable recursion, so all the individual traits are going to be inscribed first, and then we'll use those inscriptions to put there the final pieces. Let's just drop the wallet address here. And for this, I'm actually going to set pretty high V bytes just to send it super fast. Okay, let's payload slurs. Confirm the payment. And now we just broadcasting the 64 traits. And to continue the next step, we basically need to wait until those 64 traits are confirmed in the network. Now that all my traits are confirmed, let's continue to the next step. So what we've done is we've just inscribed our 64 traits. We continue the next step. And in the next step, what we are going to do is embed all the metadata. So we're just preparing the metadata to be inscribed along with the 1,000 pieces. So you will have actually traits stored in metadata. Okay, let's continue to the next step. Now all our files are prepared. Now we just have to specify where do we want to send the 1,000 items. Let's just drop the wallet address. Let's set the V bytes of a high so we can get the descriptions done faster. Okay, let's continue and pay the first. And these are all the inscriptions that we are sending. So it's just confirm the amount. And you can see here all the inscriptions that are being broadcasted. And this is going to take a while because we are literally inscribing 1,000 items. So now we are broadcasting 1,000 items, and there's already 25 items confirmed. So let's just go ahead and check this one out. And you can see here this item that is already confirmed and the metadata of it and everything. This is in my wallet already. yeah, now we got all the 1,000 pieces confirmed, and it's already in the wallet. So you can just go over to your wallet and open the gallery, and you can see these are all the trades that I inscribed early on. And then if you scroll further down, you can already see all the pieces.